Indian Abacus, the new generation tool and technology.
Hi, I am Basir Ahmed, inventor of Indian Abacus tool, chairman and managing director, Indian Abacus Private Limited, Global Head Office, Chennai. The group company of Indian Abacus Private Limited, the pioneers in the field of abacus education in India since 1999. Indian Abacus company has launched its newly invented state-of-the-art Indian Abacus Digital and Indian Abacus Non-Digital for students and tutors and the program to make the children of the age group 5 to 13 years. Benefits much more than ever before. Indian Abacus product and the program, structured training material and students and tutor are the result of 14 years of background research. The purpose of our efforts to develop the Indian Abacus was to make the learning of the abacus-based skills by children easier, faster and stress-free with a special focus to facilitate the children to learn numbers and identify them as color images, to add, subtract, multiply and divide them in doing the calculations.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to demonstrate the kit and what is there in the kit when we give it to the children. So we have a fantastic sling bag which you can see where the kids actually love this bag to carry, in the shoulder. In the kit, that is the first time when the children are coming to the center, they have this bag with them. Inside the bag, we have the contents of this student abacus inside the bag. It is required in all the 8 levels which we have. Then we give the t-shirt also, the size wise as per the children's requirement. Along with that, we have the parents guide, which is very much required for the parents to have an idea about how to guide them at home in different levels of curriculum. Above all, we would like to mention that after a research of 14 years, we have been able to give books of a very much superb quality, and the contents in the books which you will all see and the matter which is inside the books are of very, very high standard which can cope up with the existing generation of children which we are targeting.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Have a pleasant day. I am Sandhya, proudly going to present you the benefits of studying Indian Abacus. Abacus training is a way of calculation that makes big calculations easy. It was a Chinese invention, but now it is used throughout the world as a tool for brain enhancement. Abacus not only enhances the ability in numbers but also works on the brain in its overall development, thus improving observance, concentration, calculation, writing and reading skills. Now, let me list the benefits of Indian Abacus program in brief. Abacus training uses extraordinary calculation skills faster and better in number. It also provides with endurance to deal with stress and pressure of any subject. Kids who find mathematics uninteresting will find this training quite helpful. Thus, it is sure and certain that the learning of Indian Abacus method will help the kids to understand and observe mathematics in an easy way. Thank you.
For doing any kind of calculation in Abacus, you need to know 34 formulae. For doing any kind of addition or subtraction, you need to select one formula from 34 formulae. That means what? The brain is working faster and faster, working like a computer. I would say it works more than a computer, faster than a computer. So whenever you read, you dictate a sum, it recollects every formula, one formula out of 34 formulae. That means it is analyzing which one is going to be correct. So this practice enables a child when they come to the 12th standard they are supposed to write competitive exams like IIT JEE and NEET exams. Any children, they have the aspiration to become either to do engineering in IIT or doing their medicine in medical colleges. So they need to have some competitive exams. They have to face it. They have to be faster in selecting the answers. So recently I read from a newspaper that in the NEET exam and the IIT exams, students were able to attend more number of questions, and it was the reason behind the success was they already studied abacus, that is they had abacus background, so they were able to do a lot of answers and they are able to attempt a lot of questions. That means what? The percentage of success rate is higher and higher. So I would suggest every child should have an abacus background, preferably Indian abacus.
We had been associated with Indian Abacus for past 1 year. My son is learning Indian Abacus from last September and now he is doing level 5. I would proudly say it has brought lots of changes in his curriculum and extracurricular activities. It has increased his grasping power, creativity, memory and his confidence level. Special thanks to all tutors here who is giving attention to individual students and it is easy for them for understanding. And special thanks to Basi sir for introducing such a wonderful tool which is easily and adaptable for all kids, for all age groups. Thank you.
Hi, this is Deepthi here. Actually, I have taken franchisee for Indian Abacus. It has become 2 years for me. And I felt the time limit which is there in Indian Abacus, using that. Most of the people are unaware about the thing. I just wanted to tell about few things about the Indian Abacus, how the time limits helps the increase the students' zeal towards achieving their goals, which is very, very essential nowadays. Okay. So first step, every kids are going for abacus, right? Every kids are going for school, right? The time limits which is the set for the kids, that is only helping them to achieve the goal within the limited time. They have to complete the task, they have to complete the book. That is only helping them to increase their zeal, which is becoming the impossible thing to possible. That is what the Indian Abacus states. Take you to from the Indian Abacus brings you from the impossible thing to I am possible. That is the thing which I want to highlight here. Okay, and as a franchisee, the 3 months course which is helping us to complete the task within the 3 months, and the course is very much aligned to the time limit, and the training schedule is also very much aligned to that, which it is helping us as a working woman also. I am able to continue the course. So it is not at all burden for a student to learn from the basic to the highest level, and for it as a teacher also it is very much scheduled to learn from the basic and to complete the course match to the market and competition. If you see the other competitor, it is they have a 10 level of courses, whereas Indian Abacus is covering 8 level of courses, which is within the time limits, and it is not losing any times, and it is not losing any course which is covered by others. So I feel Indian Abacus is most competitive and within the time limit, and which is offering a very good opportunity for franchisee as well as to the students, which is very helpful nowadays. Okay, thank you very much.
Indian Abacus. Easier, faster and stress-free.